Surprisingly, it's a fact that dragonflies are sky ninjas. These ancient insects showcase remarkable hunting skills that make them extraordinary aerial predators. With 4 wings that can move independently, dragonflies possess the unique ability to hover, pivot mid-air, and dart in various directions with phenomenal precision. Their massive compound eyes offer nearly 360-degree vision, allowing them to track flying prey and evade potential predators in just a split second. Instead of merely chasing down their meals, they engage in a more sophisticated interception technique, calculating the prey's trajectory with incredible accuracy, much like a guided missile system. This skill contributes to their astonishing success rate of 95% when hunting. In controlled wind tunnel experiments, dragonflies impressively anticipate the movements of their targets, adjusting their flight paths in real time. These speedy hunters can reach velocities of over 60 kilometers per hour, showcasing agility and speed. Not only do dragonflies excel as hunters, but they also play a vital role in maintaining ecological balance, controlling mosquito populations and indirectly benefiting human health. Who wouldn't appreciate these fascinating creatures? Here's a wild fact about snakes shedding skin. Snakes have a fascinating way of growing that sets them apart from many other animals. They undergo a remarkable process known as eidesis, which is shedding their skin. Unlike humans, who have flexible skin that can stretch, snakes have rigid skin that cannot accommodate their growing bodies. This means when a snake grows, it must shed its entire outer layer of skin all at once. This process not only allows them to grow, but also helps them get rid of any parasites and repair damaged skin. The shedding usually happens several times a year, and it can be quite a sight to see. As snakes prepare to shed, their body will become dull, and their eyes may appear cloudy. Once they begin to shed, they rub against rough surfaces to help peel off the old skin. Afterward, they emerge looking vibrant and fresh. This unique shedding process is essential for their health, making it crucial for snakes to maintain their well-being in the wild. Isn't nature incredible? Is it really true that Red Bull created a racing drone? Yes, and it's an exciting leap into the future of racing. Red Bull, a brand known for pushing limits in extreme sports, has developed a drone that can fly at incredible speeds of 124 miles per hour. This speed not only surpasses that of a standard Formula One car, but also opens up thrilling possibilities for the world of motorsports. Imagine drones zooming alongside traditional race cars, or even competing in their own races. This innovation could revolutionize how we think about racing, blending technology and speed in ways we've never seen before. The drone doesn't just represent speed, it symbolizes an evolution in competitive sports. With advancements like these, fans might witness entirely new racing formats that could be just as exhilarating. As technology continues to advance, one can only wonder, what else could be in store for the future of racing? Will we soon see races featuring both cars and drones? The possibilities seem endless. This might surprise you. Space has a graveyard. When satellites finish their missions, they don't just disappear. Instead, they are carefully moved to what are known as graveyard orbits, or guided to re-enter Earth's atmosphere. NASA estimates that there are over 8,000 inactive satellites and other debris floating around in space. Graveyard orbits are specially designated areas, usually far from operational satellites, where defunct spacecraft are sent to avoid collision risks. Meanwhile, some objects are directed to burn up in the atmosphere, which minimizes the amount of debris that could affect active satellites. This careful management is crucial because space debris can pose serious threats to operational spacecraft and even the International Space Station. So the next time you think about satellites, remember that there's a whole hidden world managing their end of life gracefully. Here's a wild fact about the plague today. For over 2 decades, some communities have faced an ongoing battle against a plague, highlighting serious health crises and societal challenges. This isn't just a story from the history books. It affects real people every day. Imagine living in a place where this ancient disease is still a threat, often crippling healthcare services and damaging livelihoods. Many affected individuals struggle with long-term health issues, making it difficult to work or care for their families. Moreover, the stigma around the plague can create barriers to seeking help, leading to isolation. Governments and health organizations are stepping in, hoping to bring awareness and provide resources, but progress moves slowly. Educating the public about prevention and treatment is crucial. So we must ask ourselves, how can we support these communities in their ongoing fight against this relentless health crisis? Ever thought about why cows have super noses? Cows possess an incredible sense of smell, enabling them to detect scents from as far as 6 miles away. This powerful olfactory ability is essential for their survival. Imagine being able to smell a delicious patch of grass from miles away. That's like having a gourmet meal on speed dial. Cows use this keen sense to find food and sniff out potential threats in their environment, helping them navigate their pasture land. It's also a tool for social interaction. They can recognize each other's scents, which helps them bond as part of a herd. This exceptional ability underscores the importance of scent in the animal kingdom, showcasing how different species have adapted in unique ways to thrive in their surroundings. So next time you see a cow, remember, they're not just munching grass. They're also on a sensational adventure. Discover the wild past of Kowloon Walled City. This fascinating place in Hong Kong was once a chaotic and vibrant community, unlike any other. Kowloon Walled City began as a military outpost in the Song Dynasty, but transformed over time into a dense, ungoverned settlement teeming with life. By the 1960s and 70s, it became famous for its maze-like structures, where over 30,000 people lived in just 6 acres. Without formal laws or regulation, the tiny apartments were stacked high, creating a unique mix of homes, shops, and services all in one place. The walled city had its own schools, clinics, and even its own restaurants, reflecting the resourcefulness of its residents. Though it was often depicted as a lawless zone, with many residents relying on their community to police themselves, it also fostered a rich culture and sense of togetherness. In the early 1990s, the government decided to demolish the walled city to create a park, but its legacy lives on as a symbol of resilience and creativity in urban living. Kowloon Walled City is a perfect example of how human spirit can thrive under any circumstances. Did you know emperor penguins mate for life? These unique birds form strong, long-term partnerships, making them one of the most devoted species in the animal kingdom. Reaching maturity between 3 to 8 years of age, they are ready to start their families. Once a pair has mated, the female lays 1 or 2 eggs. Both parents take turns keeping these precious eggs warm and safe, exhibiting remarkable teamwork. This shared responsibility is vital, as the cold Antarctic conditions can be harsh for newborns. The male often incubates the eggs while the female hunts for food, and when the chick finally hatches, both parents continue to care for it, nurturing and protecting it from the elements and predators. This committed approach helps ensure that their young have the best chance of survival. The bond between emperor penguins is not just about raising their young, it highlights their incredible social behaviors and emotional connections, making them truly fascinating beings in our world. Did you know a giant turtle once roamed Earth? After the extinction of the dinosaurs around 66 million years ago, an extraordinary creature took to the waters, the archelon. This colossal turtle, reaching sizes comparable to a small car, was not just any turtle, it was a formidable predator. With a shell that could span nearly 14 feet in length, archelon was one of the largest turtles to ever inhabit our planet. It thrived in the oceans, feasting on creatures like jellyfish and even smaller crocodiles which shared its watery home. Imagine such a massive creature gliding through the ancient seas, making it a true giant of the Mesozoic era. The archelon's existence provides fascinating insights into the ecological balance of its time. And while many species struggled after the dinosaurs disappeared, this turtle adapted remarkably well to its environment. Isn't it amazing how life continues to evolve in unexpected ways? Guess what really drives virus survival in Vierusebela? Men living in the remote village of Vierusebela hold a surprising key to understanding how certain viruses can persist in human bodies. Researchers have discovered that these men can transmit an active virus through their sperm, allowing it to linger for months after they were first exposed. This is important because it opens up a whole new avenue for how sexually transmitted diseases can be spread. Unlike typical infections that vanish after a week or two, this virus can remain hidden and dangerous, posing risk to partners long after the original infection. This phenomenon raises critical questions about public health and the need for better awareness in communities affected by such viruses. Understanding how these viruses work might help in creating more effective treatments and prevention strategies. Could these findings lead to breakthroughs in virus research and public health efforts? Ever thought about why scorpions are safe to eat? In many parts of the world, particularly in China and Mexico, scorpions are not just creepy creatures lurking in the shadows, they're also a popular snack. Despite their fearsome reputation, these arachnids can be safely consumed because cooking effectively neutralizes the harmful proteins in their venom. When scorpions are fried or roasted, they become crunchy and flavorful, making them a delicacy for adventurous food lovers. In fact, they're often served on skewers or as part of street food offerings. This culinary practice highlights how different cultures embrace diverse foods that may seem unusual at first. So next time you're wondering about trying something bold, remember that scorpions can be a tasty, protein-rich snack that tells a story about tradition and resourcefulness in cooking. Prepare to be amazed by Mario's incredible journey. This beloved character first leaped into our hearts in the 1981 arcade game, Donkey Kong, where he was known as Jumpman. His mission? To rescue Pauline, a damsel in distress, from the clutches of the giant ape, Donkey Kong. Mario's name was later changed to honor Mario Segale, the American landlord of Nintendo's warehouse. This seemingly small change marked the beginning of a legendary career. Over the years, Mario evolved from a simple carpenter to a heroic plumber, embracing a variety of exciting roles and adventures. He has raced karts, played sports, and even traveled to galaxies. Not only is he a symbol of the gaming industry, but he has also become a cultural icon recognized worldwide. Despite being a video game character, Mario continues to inspire joy and creativity among fans of all ages. What new adventures will he embark on next? This might surprise you. Jimmy Carter in UFOs. During his 1976 presidential campaign, Jimmy Carter made a bold promise to the American public. He vowed to release all government information related to UFOs if he was elected. Many people were excited about the possibility of finally learning the truth about unidentified flying objects. However, once Carter took office, he decided against making that information public. Why the change? He cited concerns over national security as the primary reason for withholding these details. Carter's decision raised eyebrows and sparked debate among UFO enthusiasts and skeptics alike. Some believed he was protecting sensitive military information, while others felt it was a betrayal of his campaign promise. This incident remains a fascinating chapter in the history of UFO disclosure, illustrating the tension between transparency and security in government. What other secrets might our leaders keep hidden? Believe it or not, kiwis lay giant eggs. Kiwis are fascinating and unique birds native to New Zealand, easily recognized by their lack of tails and their soft, hair-like feathers. One of the most remarkable aspects of kiwis is their reproduction. Their eggs are truly impressive, weighing about 20% of the female's body weight. This means that a small kiwi, which is roughly the size of a domestic chicken, can lay an egg as heavy as a grapefruit. This significant weight ratio makes kiwis stand out in the bird world. But why do kiwis invest so much energy into such large eggs? The larger size provides the developing chick with plenty of nutrients, which enhances its chance of survival once it hatches. Since kiwis don't build traditional nests and rely on burrowing to protect their eggs, the size and strength of the egg are even more critical. These captivating creatures have adapted incredibly well to their environment, and their unique reproductive strategy is just one part of what makes kiwis such extraordinary birds. Have you ever seen a kiwi egg? Prepare to be amazed by spiralized potatoes. These delightful snacks are made using a special tool that transforms ordinary potatoes into stunning spirals. The fun, twirling shape not only catches the eye, but also makes for a unique eating experience. Once spiralized, the potatoes are fried to crispy perfection and dusted with delicious spices, bringing a burst of flavor with every bite. It's no wonder that these tasty treats have been popping up at fairs and festivals everywhere. In recent times, platforms like TikTok have amplified their popularity, with countless videos showcasing how fun they are to make and enjoy. Whether served on a stick, piled into a bowl, or topped with various sauces, spiralized potatoes bring joy and creativity to snacking. So have you tried this trendy treat yet? Have you ever wondered why artists use cuttlefish ink? CPIO ink, a fascinating brownish color, comes from the remarkable cuttlefish, a creature that has inspired artists for centuries. This natural ink source has a rich history, linking marine life with creative expression. In the past, painters and writers turned to this unique material for their art, as it offered vibrant color and a distinctive texture. The cuttlefish, a master of camouflage and adaptability, provided this special ink, showing just how intertwined our world's ecosystems are with human creativity. Using natural materials like CPIA ink not only reflects the resourcefulness of artists, but also highlights the beauty of nature. Today, as many artists seek sustainable options, cuttlefish-derived inks are making a comeback. It's a beautiful reminder that the ocean's treasures can become tools for expression, connecting us to both the marine world and the rich tapestry of human art. How will nature inspire your next creation? Why exactly does the Cayman Islands attract so many companies? This stunning British overseas territory, located in the Caribbean, is renowned for its crystal-clear waters and vibrant beaches. But it's the thriving financial sector that truly sets it apart. With a mere population of about 65,000, the islands boast an astonishing number of over 100,000 registered companies. The allure of this tropical haven lies in its favorable tax laws that create a magnetic pull for businesses worldwide. Entrepreneurs, especially in finance and investments, flock here to take advantage of minimal tax burdens and enhanced privacy. This unique blend of a business-friendly environment and a picturesque lifestyle means locals revel in a culture filled with sunshine while being surrounded by bustling corporate presence. From leisurely beach days to dynamic networking opportunities, the Cayman Islands presents an intriguing fusion of a serene getaway and a business hotspot. Are you ready to explore how this magical location balances relaxation and entrepreneurial spirit? Here's what actually happens when we eat bread. In 2017 and 2018, bread reigned supreme as the top grocery item in the United States, with an astonishing 99.9% of households buying it. This remarkable statistic highlights how deeply embedded bread is in American culture and diet. Each day, the nation devoured nearly 12 million loaves, showcasing our love for this staple food. From sandwiches to toast, bread serves up comfort and nourishment in countless meals. It's not just a side dish. Bread is often the centerpiece of family dinners and gatherings. Moreover, the diverse varieties available, like whole grain, sourdough, and gluten-free, cater to a wide range of tastes and dietary needs, making it a versatile choice. So the next time you take a bite of your favorite bread, remember you're enjoying a part of a tradition that has been cherished by millions. Prepare to be amazed by India's unique hair recycling. In India, many temples receive shaved hair as an important part of religious offerings, particularly from devotees who believe it's a way to seek blessings. Instead of letting this hair go to waste, temples collect it and send it off to be processed into an amazing resource, amino acid-rich fertilizer. This practice not only honors the cultural significance of the hair, but also supports agriculture in a remarkable way. When the hair is broken down, it becomes a natural source of nutrients that enrich the soil, helping crops thrive. By transforming what might simply be discarded into valuable fertilizer, temples contribute to sustainability and agricultural productivity. It's a fascinating example of how traditions can evolve to create benefits for both people and the planet. Who knew that hair could play such a vital role in farming? Sweet tooth alert. Which country loves candy the most? It's hard to believe, But Germany actually leads Europe in candy consumption, with its citizens indulging in more sweets per person than anywhere else on the continent. On average, each German munches through an astonishing 33 pounds of candy every year. This fascination with sugary treats turns Germany into a paradise for candy lovers, with an amazing variety of options, ranging from gummy bears to chocolate bars. The country boasts popular candy brands like Haribo, famous for its iconic gummy bears, and Ritter Sport, known for its delicious chocolate squares. Festivals and fairs often feature candy booths and sweet treats, celebrating this sweet tooth culture. Not to mention, German children eagerly await holidays when they receive candy-filled baskets. So the next time you enjoy a sweet treat, remember that in Germany, it's just part of the everyday joy of life. Is it really true that Manaus floats during floods? The vibrant city of Manaus in Brazil faces an incredible challenge every rainy season when the mighty Amazon River swells, causing widespread flooding. Residents have turned this annual event into a unique way of life. Instead of being deterred, they adapt by using canoes and houseboats to glide through their neighborhoods, transforming what could be a crisis into an opportunity for community bonding. Picture this: streets that are normally bustling with traffic become serene waterways, with children playing and neighbors chatting as they paddle by. Local shops often have special boat access, making it convenient for people to shop even when roads are submerged. This resourceful spirit exemplifies how human ingenuity thrives in harmony with nature. The floods not only reshape the landscape, but also the daily routines of those living there. So when the rainy season arrives, Manaus becomes a floating marvel, where navigating the city's waterways is just another part of the local culture. Isn't it fascinating how life adapts so creatively to the environment? Did you know the equator crosses 13 nations? This imaginary line runs around the middle of our planet, creating a fascinating division between the northern and southern hemispheres. It touches 3 continents: South America, Africa, and Asia. Starting in South America, the equator slices through Ecuador, Colombia, and Brazil, showcasing lush rainforests and vibrant cultures. As it moves across Africa, it stretches through São Tomé and Príncipe, Gabon, and both Congos, where you'll find incredible wildlife and diverse communities. Continuing its journey, the equator crosses Uganda, Kenya, and Somalia, bringing warm climates and unique ecosystems. Finally, it reaches the islands of the Maldives, Indonesia, and Kiribati, which boast stunning beaches and tropical wonders. This remarkable path through the world not only impacts weather patterns, but also supports an array of biodiversity. How amazing is it that one line can connect so many different cultures and ecosystems? Did you know that stock ablation boosts shrimp breeding? This fascinating procedure is frequently used in breeding facilities to enhance reproduction in female shrimp. During stock ablation, one or both of a female shrimp's stocks, the organs responsible for storing and transporting sperm, are carefully removed. This process encourages the shrimp's ovaries to develop more rapidly and promotes spawning, or the release of eggs. The goal is to optimize breeding conditions, resulting in larger quantities of healthy offspring. Breeders often rely on this method to improve shrimp farming efficiency, especially as demand for these crustaceans continues to rise in culinary markets around the world. By carefully managing and enhancing the reproductive health of shrimp, aquaculture experts can ensure a stable supply of shrimp, contributing to both local economies and global seafood markets. Isn't it amazing how science can help us nurture and grow our food sources? Sleep better with almonds. Are they magic for rest? Almonds are more than just a tasty snack. They contain melatonin, a natural hormone that helps regulate our sleep cycle. When we consume almonds, especially before bedtime, their melatonin content may improve our sleep quality and make it easier for us to drift off. Melatonin plays a crucial role in signaling our body that it's time to sleep, making us feel more relaxed and ready to enter dreamland. Plus, almonds are packed with healthy fats and magnesium, which can also contribute to better sleep. So instead of reaching for that late-night sugary treat, why not grab a handful of almonds? They're an easy and nutritious way to help your body prepare for a good night's rest. Imagine waking up feeling more refreshed and energized just by making a small change to your evening routine. Incorporating almonds into your nighttime snacks could be the simple solution to those restless nights. Why not give it a try and see how it works for you? You might be shocked to learn that Sherlock Holmes isn't real. Recent research from Britain has uncovered a surprising belief among British teens. A staggering 1,110 out of 3,000 surveyed think that Sherlock Holmes, the clever detective created by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, actually existed. This fascinating finding highlights how deeply literature can influence our understanding of reality. Many teens may have grown up with stories of Holmes solving mysteries on Baker Street, making it easy to blur the lines between fiction and history. In a world awash with information, it's intriguing that so many young people embrace this iconic character as a part of the real world. This situation raises questions about how we perceive fictional characters and the impact of storytelling on our lives. It also invites discussions about critical thinking and the importance of distinguishing fact from fiction. So what's your take on this? Could it be that fiction holds more sway over our beliefs than we realize? Surprise! The first web search engine was named Archie. Back in 1990, when the internet was still in its infancy, a bright student named Alan M. Tage at McGill University in Montreal created a revolutionary tool that changed how we find information online. This tool, dubbed Archie, had a simple yet groundbreaking mission: to index and search for files on FTP servers, which were the main way to share files before the web took off. While today we have sophisticated search engines like Google that can sift through billions of web pages in the blink of an eye, Archie was the first step toward that amazing capability. Essentially, when online content was starting to bloom, Archie helped users navigate the vast, uncharted territory of the internet by providing a way to quickly locate files. Imagine searching the internet without Google. Archie collected metadata about the files it could find, allowing people to search for specific documents through text queries. This pioneering effort laid the groundwork for the advanced search technologies we rely on today, making it a crucial milestone in the digital age. This might surprise you. Cassowaries sound like dinosaurs. The cassowary, a fascinating bird native to New Guinea, doesn't just make noise. It produces deep, rumbling sounds that can be felt in your chest more than they can be heard. Imagine walking through a thick rainforest and suddenly sensing the ground vibrating as this massive bird calls out. These low-frequency sounds can travel long distances, making them effective for communication among these elusive creatures. You might think of the cassowary as a living dinosaur, not just because of its size and appearance, but also because of these incredible vocalizations. While many birds chirp or sing, the cassowary takes a different route, using its impressive vocal abilities to connect with others. So, next time you hear about the cassowary, remember, you're not just hearing a bird, you're tapping into a soundscape that echoes the ancient past. What if I told you Lemurny scored 0 on purpose? In 2002, the Lemurny soccer team gained unexpected fame when they famously lost a game 149-0. This shocking score wasn't just a sign of poor performance. It was a bold protest against rules they felt were unfair. Instead of playing to win, the team scored all their own goals, turning the game into a powerful statement. This unusual tactic caught the attention of fans and critics alike, leading to condemnation of the rules they were fighting against. The incredible score was so notable that it earned a spot in the Guinness World Records, highlighting the lengths to which athletes will go to stand up for their beliefs. By using a beloved sport as a platform for change, Lemurny not only made headlines but also sparked conversations about fairness in athletics. Can you think of another time sports were used to protest injustice? Most people don't know this, but clouds can wave. Arches clouds are fascinating formations that look just like giant waves in the sky. These beautiful structures often roll in after a thunderstorm, giving the atmosphere a surreal, almost oceanic vibe. Picture a giant white tsunami made of fluffy vapor, slowly sweeping across the horizon. Unlike regular clouds, Arches clouds are characterized by their unique wave-like shapes, which can stretch across a vast distance. The process behind their formation involves warm, moist air rising and cooling, creating steam that condenses into these breathtaking arcs. Watching an Arches cloud can feel like observing a natural performance, as they shift and change with the wind. So next time a thunderstorm clears, keep your eyes on the sky. You might just witness this amazing display of nature's creativity, with arches clouds gracefully flowing above. Isn't that incredible? Why bronze medalists celebrate more than gold winners? Researchers found that bronze medalists often experience feelings of relief and gratitude, especially when comparing their results to those of competitors who win no medals. Unlike gold and silver winners who might feel the pressure to achieve even higher results, bronze medalists are usually content with their success. They cherish the recognition they receive on the podium and appreciate the hard work that got them there. This sense of satisfaction stems from a unique perspective. Bronze winners focus on their achievement rather than what they could have achieved. Instead of longing for more, they enjoy their moment in the spotlight, celebrating their success as a significant accomplishment. This positive mindset could teach all of us a lesson about finding joy in our own achievements, no matter how big or small. After all, isn't the journey just as important as the destination? Guess what really drives your monitor's performance? The refresh rate of a monitor is a crucial factor that can change how you experience everything on your screen. Measured in hertz, the refresh rate tells you how many times your screen can update in 1 second. For instance, a refresh rate of 140 Hz means your monitor refreshes the image 144 times every second. This speedy update can make a big difference, especially if you play fast-paced video games or watch action-packed movies. A higher refresh rate leads to smoother visuals, reducing blurring and making movement clearer. But why does that matter? Well, when your screen refreshes quickly, you can react faster, making gaming more enjoyable and immersive. So if you're considering a new monitor, knowing the refresh rate will help you choose one that matches your needs for gaming or casual use. What if I told you vaccines aren't linked to autism? This misconception began with a fraudulent study published in 1998 by Andrew Wakefield, a former doctor whose credentials were later discredited. The study falsely claimed a connection between the MMR vaccine and autism, sparking widespread fear among parents. Unfortunately, this misinformation spread like wildfire, causing many to hesitate or refuse vaccinations for their children. As a result, we have seen a rise in vaccine-preventable diseases, putting innocent children at risk. In fact, public health experts stress that vaccines are crucial in protecting not only individual children, but also the community by maintaining herd immunity. Numerous studies since then have confirmed that there is no causal link between vaccines and autism, but the shadow of that early claim still looms large. So it's essential to trust validated science and protect our children through vaccination. Is it really true that our feet have 52 bones? Surprisingly, yes. The adult human body is made up of 206 bones, and a whopping 52 of those are tucked away in our feet. This fascinating fact highlights just how complex our feet are, as they not only provide support but also control our movements while walking, running, or jumping. The bones in our feet include the tarsals, metatarsals, and phalanges, which work together to create a flexible and durable structure. Each foot has 7 tarsal bones, 5 metatarsals, and 14 phalanges. It's an engineering marvel. The structure of our feet also helps absorb shock and distribute weight evenly, which is crucial for maintaining balance and preventing injuries. So next time you take a step, remember that there are a lot of tiny bones at work, allowing you to move with grace and stability. Isn't it amazing how much our feet do for us? Here's something incredible about perceiving color. Eigengrau is a fascinating phenomenon that occurs in total darkness. This curious term, rooted in German, means intrinsic gray and describes the very dim shade of gray that many people see when all light is absent. Have you ever sat in a pitch-black room and noticed that you weren't seeing complete darkness? That's Eigengrau in action. Your brain's visual cortex remains active, sending signals even when there are no external visual inputs. As a result, you perceive a dark grayish color, often with a slight flickering effect. This response showcases the incredible ways our minds interpret sensory information. Instead of just blackness, your brain is constantly engaged, creating this unique shade that reminds us of our brain's persistent role in processing the world around us. Next time you're in a dark room, take a moment to notice Eigengrau. It's a striking example of our amazing brain at work. Did you know that glass sponges can live 15,000 years? These remarkable marine creatures are not just ancient, they are among the oldest living organisms on our planet. Found on the ocean floor, particularly in deep-sea habitats, glass sponges belong to a fascinating group known as porifera. Unlike many other marine animals, their bodies are made of silica, giving them a glass-like appearance. This unique structure allows them to thrive in harsh environments, where few species can survive. Their long lifespans mean they have witnessed changes in ocean ecosystems that span millennia, making them valuable indicators of environmental health. By studying these sponges, scientists can better understand the impact of climate change and pollution in our oceans. Isn't it amazing that such delicate, beautiful creatures have been around for so long, surviving countless changes in their watery world? You might be surprised about the ISS crew's start. In 2000, history was made when the first permanent crew moved into the International Space Station, ISS, marking a new era for humanity. This groundbreaking event allowed astronauts to live and work in space continuously, setting the foundation for countless scientific discoveries. Before this, astronauts would only spend weeks aboard the ISS. But with a permanent crew, researchers could conduct long-term experiments on everything from growing plants in microgravity to studying human health in space. The ISS serves as a platform for international collaboration, bringing together space agencies from different countries like NASA, Roscosmos, and ESA. This ongoing human presence in orbit not only expands our understanding of space, but also prepares us for future missions to the Moon and Mars. What challenges do you think astronauts face living in space for so long? Believe it or not, a statue hid a golden surprise. In 1955, while relocating an unassuming 600-year-old plaster Buddha statue in Thailand, workers made a shocking discovery. When the statue was accidentally dropped, its outer layer shattered, revealing a stunning, solid gold Buddha hidden inside. This extraordinary moment highlighted an important lesson. Sometimes what seems ordinary can hide astonishing treasures. The gold Buddha, now known as the Frafuta Mahasawana Patimakorn, sparked excitement and curiosity around the world. People couldn't believe such a magnificent piece was concealed within a simple plaster statue for centuries. This event not only captivated local communities, but also attracted international attention, reminding us of the mysteries that lay beneath the surface of everyday life. It serves as a reminder to look beyond appearances and appreciate the potential for greatness in unexpected places. Here's a wild fact about military recruits. The U.S. military has set a minimum intelligence level for those wishing to join, ensuring that new recruits can handle essential tasks like folding clothes and assembling rifles efficiently. This requirement might surprise many because around 10% of the overall U.S. population doesn't meet this threshold. This means a significant number of individuals would struggle with basic tasks that are necessary for military training. The military recognizes that certain skills are crucial for success in boot camp and beyond, which is why they have this benchmark. For recruits, being able to tackle these skills is just the first step in a much larger journey. It highlights the importance of cognitive abilities in addition to physical fitness, shaping how potential candidates prepare for their future in the armed forces. So what do you think about this surprising aspect of military recruitment? Here's a wild fact about microwaving food. Did you know that using a microwave can actually keep more nutrients in your meals compared to traditional boiling methods? It's true. Microwaving often takes less time and uses significantly less water when cooking. This shorter cooking time helps to preserve vitamins that can be lost during longer cooking processes. For instance, studies show that vegetables cooked in a microwave can retain more vitamin C and other important nutrients than when boiled. So the next time you're heating up leftovers or cooking veggies, consider the microwave a handy tool for a healthier meal. It's also super convenient, saving you time in the kitchen while ensuring you enjoy the maximum health benefits from your food. Who knew that the microwave could be such a powerful ally in keeping your meals nutritious? This might surprise you. Antarctica has incredibly dry valleys. The dry valleys in Antarctica rank among the driest places on our planet, with some regions getting less than 10 millimeters of precipitation each year. To put that in perspective, that's less rain than many deserts. The unique geography of the dry valleys, including steep mountains and ice-covered surfaces, helps to trap moisture, creating a hyper-arid environment. Despite their extreme dryness, these valleys are home to fascinating life forms like resilient microbes that can thrive in tough conditions. Scientists explore these valleys to study how life survives where little rain falls, shedding light on possibilities for life beyond Earth. The harsh climate and stunning landscapes make the dry valleys not just a scientific wonder, but also a spectacular sight, attracting adventurous explorers and researchers alike. Who knew that such dryness could exist in the icy heart of Antarctica? Did you know that Cairo is Africa's largest city? With a bustling population of around 20 million people, Cairo stands out not just for its size, but also for its deep historical roots. This vibrant capital of Egypt boasts a remarkable past that stretches over 4,000 years, making it one of the oldest cities still inhabited today. Imagine walking through the streets where ancient civilizations once thrived. Visitors can explore iconic sites like the Pyramids of Giza and the historic Cairo Citadel, showcasing the rich tapestry of cultures that have influenced this influential metropolis. Cairo's unique blend of modern life and ancient history makes it a fascinating destination for travelers and researchers alike. From its lively markets filled with spices and textiles to the serene banks of the Nile River, this city offers a glimpse into a legacy that continues to thrive. What stories might the streets of Cairo tell you? What if I told you gold isn't so plentiful? Approximately 193,000 metric tons of gold have been uncovered around the globe. And while that sounds like a lot, the reality is quite surprising. If you were to melt down all the gold ever mined, it would only fill about 3.5 Olympic-sized swimming pools. That's not much when you think about the vastness of the Earth. This precious metal, known for its rarity and beauty, has been sought after for thousands of years, leading to countless adventures and discoveries. The ancient Egyptians adorned their tombs with gold, while modern technology uses it in electronics and medical devices. Despite its value, the sheer volume might make you consider how rare true gold actually is. The next time you see gold jewelry or coins, remember that resources like this are limited and precious, making it all the more special, don't you think? Believe it or not, a cat called 911 for help. In a remarkable story of bravery and intelligence, a cat named Tommy saved his owner Gary when he fell from his wheelchair. Gary had trained Tommy to dial 911 in emergencies, but never expected his beloved pet would actually do it. One day, as Gary struggled after an unexpected fall, Tommy sprang into action. The clever feline jumped onto the kitchen counter and used the phone to call for assistance. Miraculously, the 911 operator received the call, and they quickly dispatched help to Gary's location. Thanks to Tommy's quick thinking and training, Gary received the medical assistance he needed. This heartwarming tale showcases not just the bond between humans and animals, but also highlights the incredible abilities animals can have when it comes to recognizing danger and helping their owners. Who knew a cat could be such a hero? Most people don't know this about cheetahs. Around 10,000 years ago, cheetahs faced a significant population bottleneck that drastically cut down their numbers. This major event left a lasting mark on their genetic makeup. Today, all modern cheetahs share such genetic similarity that organ transplants between them carry minimal risk of rejection. This fascinating fact highlights how historical events can shape a species over time. The cheetah's genetic uniformity results from genetic drift and inbreeding, which can happen when populations shrink and have fewer breeding options. While this unique trait makes medical procedures between cheetahs easier, it also poses challenges for the species. Low genetic diversity can lead to problems like vulnerability to diseases and reduced adaptability to changing environments. So while these incredible big cats can run at astonishing speeds, their survival depends on the health of their gene pool. Isn't it amazing how history affects even the fastest animals on Earth? Most people don't know this, but McLaren made history achieving the fastest pit stop ever recorded in Formula One. Picture this. While racing cars zoom past at incredible speeds, McLaren's team managed to change Lando Norris's tires in just 1.8 seconds. That's quicker than the blink of an eye. This lightning-fast maneuver allowed Norris to get back on the track, maximizing his chance for a better position. The precision and teamwork involved in a Formula One pit stop are astonishing. Each member of the pit crew has a specific role, from changing tires to fueling the car. They train tirelessly, practicing their movements for countless hours to make sure everything is perfect. With this record-breaking achievement, McLaren not only showcased their racing skills, but also set a new standard for others in the sport. Could this be the beginning of a new era in pit stop strategy? You might be shocked to learn that Conchetta sees 99 million colors. This remarkable ability comes from a rare genetic condition known as tetrachromatism. While most people can distinguish around 1 million colors, Conchetta's extraordinary vision allows her to perceive an astonishing variety of shades and hues. Imagine walking through a garden and being able to spot colors and flowers that others simply can't see. As a professional painter, she skillfully incorporates this unique perspective into her artwork. Each brushstroke is infused with an unparalleled depth of color, creating pieces that mesmerize viewers and evoke emotion. Conchetta's colorful world challenges our understanding of human perception, reminding us that reality can be vastly different for each person. What does it feel like to experience art in nature with such an enriched palette? Her journey offers a fascinating glimpse into the hidden complexities of vision and creativity. Prepare to be amazed by the northern lights. These mesmerizing displays, also known as auroras, are a magical interplay of Earth's atmosphere triggered by solar winds. When charged particles from the sun collide with gases like oxygen and nitrogen in our atmosphere, they create beautiful colors that dance across the sky. Each gas emits a different hue. Oxygen can produce vibrant greens and reds, while nitrogen contributes deeper blues and purples. The stunning colors are not just random. They depend on the altitude and the type of gas interacting with electrons. For instance, lower altitudes can showcase a gorgeous green glow, while higher altitudes might reveal a dazzling red. This celestial phenomenon usually occurs near the polar regions, particularly in places like Alaska and Norway, where the sight can leave anyone breathless. Have you ever dreamed of witnessing this spectacular light show above the Arctic skies? Hard to believe, but mummies were once medicine. During the Renaissance, a peculiar trend took hold in Europe, where people believed that powdered mummies could cure a range of health problems. This practice emerged from a fascination with ancient Egyptian culture, leading to the misguided use of actual mummies in medicine. Physicians would grind up these mummies to create a powder, often marketing it as a remedy for everything from bruises to more serious conditions. Unfortunately, instead of healing, consuming mummy powder might have caused more harm, as it often contained harmful substances. This bizarre practice reflects a time when scientific understanding was still developing, highlighting the lengths people would go to find cures when medical knowledge was limited. Imagine the shock of modern doctors learning about this strange chapter in medical history. Ever wondered why your eyes are that color? It turns out eye color is influenced by more than just a simple mix of genes from your parents. In fact, scientists have discovered that over 50 different genes play a role in determining the rich tapestry of hues we see in people's eyes. While you might think it's just brown or blue, the genetic makeup behind these colors is quite complex. For instance, genes like OCA2 and HER2 interact in ways that influence melanin production, which is the pigment responsible for eye color. Depending on how these genes combine, you could end up with anything from deep brown to vibrant green or even striking gray. This means that each individual's eye color is a unique combination, and the inheritance patterns are way more intricate than we ever realized. So the next time you look into someone's eyes, remember there's an amazing genetic story behind those colors. Here's what actually happens when swans take flight. Swans are magnificent creatures, and did you know they have over 25,000 feathers covering their bodies? These feathers play crucial roles in keeping swans warm and allowing them to glide gracefully on water and in the air. Each feather acts like a tiny insulator, trapping warmth close to their bodies, while waterproof outer feathers keep them dry. When swans prepare for takeoff, they flap their powerful wings, utilizing their long feathers for lift and stability. You might notice that swans often create a beautiful sight when they fly in a V formation, which helps them conserve energy. This intricate arrangement allows them to take advantage of the updraft created by the bird in front, making long migrations smoother. So the next time you see a swan, remember that their stunning feathers aren't just for show. They play a significant part in their survival and breathtaking beauty. Believe it or not, the French press is incredible. This traditional coffee brewing method takes simple ingredients and transforms them into a rich, full-bodied cup of coffee without the need for electricity or paper filters. The process involves steeping coarsely ground coffee beans in hot water, allowing their robust flavors and oils to meld beautifully. After a few minutes, you press down a metal mesh filter to separate the grounds from the liquid, resulting in an intense and aromatic brew that many coffee enthusiasts swear by. What's great about the French press is its versatility. You can easily adjust the brewing time or coffee-to-water ratio to suit your taste. Plus, it's an environmentally friendly option, as it eliminates the need for disposable filters. Whether you enjoy your coffee black or with a splash of cream, the French press consistently delivers a delightful experience. So why not give it a try and savor the bold flavors it can produce? Your morning routine might just be transformed. Hard to believe, but she called 911 for a manicure. In an unusual twist, a woman once dialed emergency services because she was unhappy with her nail treatment. Rather than simply asking the salon for a fix, she thought her dissatisfaction warranted police intervention. When the dispatcher received her call, they quickly realized this wasn't a life-threatening emergency. This incident sparked some serious discussion about the appropriate use of 911. Emergency services are designed for urgent situations that require immediate help, like medical crises or crime in progress. Using them for non-emergencies not only wastes valuable time, but can also prevent people with real emergencies from getting the assistance they need. So next time you're unhappy with a service, consider a more fitting approach than calling the police. Ever thought about why ants are so impressive? The combined weight of all ants on Earth is estimated to equal the weight of all humans. This incredible statistic highlights just how numerous these tiny creatures are, even though they often go unnoticed in our daily lives. Scientists estimate that there are about 20 quadrillion ants worldwide. That's 20 followed by 15 zeros. When you picture all those ants scurrying around, from bustling city parks to remote forests, it's mind-boggling. Ants play essential roles in ecosystems. They aerate the soil, help decompose organic materials, and even contribute to seed dispersal. Each ant may weigh less than a gram, yet their sheer numbers lead to a combined weight that rivals our entire human population. So next time you spot an ant, remember you're looking at part of a vast, tireless community that helps maintain the balance of nature. Isn't that incredible? Did you know Uranus was named after a king? For over 40 years, the planet we now know as Uranus was actually called Georgium Sidus, which means George's star in Latin. This name was in honor of King George III of Britain, who ruled during the 18th century. When astronomer Sir William Herschel discovered the planet in 1781, he wanted to honor the king due to the support he received for his astronomical research. Although this name was popular in Britain, it didn't stick around everywhere. Astronomers in other countries preferred naming it after the Greek god of the sky, Uranus. By 1850, the name Uranus became widely accepted, and today it's appreciated for its connection to mythology. Isn't it fascinating how names evolve and reflect our history? What might have happened if Georgium Sidus had remained the official name? Did you know giraffes change color as they age? As male giraffes grow older, their fur goes through an interesting transformation, becoming darker over time. This change is linked to hormonal shifts that occur as they mature. You might wonder why this matters. The darker fur and unique spot patterns help them stand out or blend in among the trees of their natural habitats. In giraffe society, color can signal dominance. A darker fur coat often communicates strength and maturity to other giraffes. Their spot patterns aren't just for show, either. They act as excellent camouflage in the dappled light of the African savanna, allowing them to hide from predators. Imagine a group of male giraffes, each with its distinct spots and shades, navigating their environment while establishing social hierarchies based on color. This fascinating adaptation showcases how nature works, helping them survive and thrive in a world full of challenges. Let's uncover the truth about knightly gauntlets. Medieval knights wore gauntlets not just for protection in battle, but also for a dramatic flair that history enthusiasts find quite fascinating. When a knight wanted to challenge an opponent, he would throw his gauntlet at their feet, signaling a duel. This act wasn't merely practical, it added a theatrical element to combat that resembled how people challenge one another today. Imagine a knight clad in shiny armor, tossing down his gauntlet as a sign of defiance. This gesture symbolized honor and bravery, allowing knights to uphold their reputation and assert their resolve. The duel that followed was not just a fight, but a showcase of skill and courage, captivating spectators who gathered to watch. This striking practice highlights how even battles in the medieval era had their own bursts of drama, making them memorable and alive in the stories we share today. This might surprise you. Uiskuti is enormous. Did you know Uiskuti holds the title of the largest known star? This colossal giant has a diameter about 1,700 times greater than that of our Sun. To put it in perspective, if Uiskuti were placed in the center of our solar system, it would extend far beyond the orbit of Jupiter. Imagine a glowing sphere so vast that it makes our Sun look like a tiny marble. Stars like Uiskuti are rare and provide vital clues into the universe's workings. Scientists study these behemoths to learn about star formation and ultimately how they end their life cycles. Every time we look up into the night sky, we are seeing only a small portion of the spectacular diversity of stars out there. And Uiskuti is a breathtaking reminder of just how grand the cosmos can be. Are there even larger stars waiting to be discovered? You might be shocked to learn that TV steals time. In 2018, a poll showed that the average British person spends around 10 years of their life glued to the television. That's a staggering chunk of time. With the popularity of streaming platforms like YouTube, traditional television is now facing serious competition for viewers' attention. People are increasingly opting for on-demand content, allowing them to watch what they want, when they want. This shift in how we consume entertainment raises interesting questions about our habits and preferences. Are we still as engaged with the shows we binge watch, or do we simply enjoy the convenience of hopping from one video to another? As the entertainment landscape evolves, it prompts us to think about how these choices impact our lives and our relationships with friends and family. So how do you spend your viewing time? On traditional TV or discovering new favorites online? Have you ever seen lasers clean ancient coins? This remarkable technique utilizes high-precision lasers to safely remove dirt and rust from these priceless artifacts without causing any damage. For collectors and historians alike, this is a game changer. Traditionally, cleaning coins could lead to scratches or loss of detail, potentially ruining their value. However, using lasers allows professionals to target only the layers of grime that have built up over centuries. The precision is so high that it can distinguish between the coin and the contaminants, preserving the coin's original beauty and historical significance. Imagine being able to restore a coin that dates back to the Roman Empire or even earlier. With this innovative advancement, the preservation of our past has become more efficient and effective. As technology continues to advance, who knows what other surprises await us in the field of archaeology and artifact conservation? This application of lasers demonstrates how science and history can beautifully intertwine, helping us to appreciate our heritage in ways that were unimaginable just a few decades ago. Have you ever marveled at glowing super trees? Gardens by the Bay in Singapore showcases these stunning structures, which are not just a treat for the eyes, but also serve important ecological functions. Standing up to 16 stories tall, these vertical gardens are adorned with over 200 species of plants and flowers. At night, they transform into a dazzling light show, glowing brightly and enchanting visitors. The super trees collect rainwater, help cool the surrounding air, and even supply energy through solar panels. This blend of nature and technology makes Gardens by the Bay a symbol of Singapore's commitment to sustainability. It's a place where you can enjoy the beauty of nature while also learning about the importance of protecting our environment. Have you experienced the magic of these super trees for yourself? What if I told you New Zealand was on eBay? Back in 2006, a cheeky individual from the UK tried to sell the entire country of New Zealand on eBay, claiming it was a way to raise money for a personal project. The listing, though clearly a joke, captured the attention of many around the world. eBay has seen some bizarre items sold, but selling a whole country? That's next-level creativity. The seller described New Zealand as a beautiful place, complete with stunning landscapes, friendly locals, and unique wildlife, all for the bargain price of just over $3,000. While no serious buyer emerged, the auction attracted media coverage and public curiosity about New Zealand's charm. This humorous stunt not only highlighted the beauty and allure of the country, but also sparked discussions about national identity and ownership. Imagine if someone really bought it. What would that even look like? Most people don't know this about European shrimp. These fascinating creatures are nearly transparent, making them a true marvel of nature. When you look at a European shrimp, you can actually see their internal organs through their clear bodies. This transparency serves a vital purpose, as it allows them to blend in with their surroundings, protecting them from predators in the wild. If you've ever tried spotting one in the ocean, you know how tricky it can be. Their colorless bodies mean they can hide in seaweed or sand, becoming almost invisible. But there's more to their biology than just camouflage. The shrimp's translucent quality lets researchers study their physiology without having to dissect them. Observing their hearts beating or food moving through their digestive tracts provides valuable insights into their health and how they function. Isn't it amazing how something so simple serves a dual purpose for survival and science? So next time you see a European shrimp, take a moment to appreciate not just its beauty, but also the unique ways it adapts to its environment. Ever thought about why slow cars cause accidents? When a car travels significantly slower than the average speed of traffic, it can create chaos on the road. Imagine walking backwards in a crowd. It's disorienting and can lead to unexpected crashes. Likewise, when a vehicle lags behind, it disrupts the natural rhythm of traffic, causing drivers behind it to brake suddenly or change lanes recklessly. This in turn can lead to a domino effect of collisions. Surprisingly, studies show that vehicles driving too slowly may result in even more accidents than those speeding slightly above the limit. The reason is simple. Traffic relies on a smooth flow. When a car is out of sync with other vehicles, it increases the chances of misjudgments and dangerous maneuvers. So next time you see someone cruising well below the speed limit, remember, they might just be putting everyone at risk. You won't believe this about fish and estrogen. The presence of estrogenic chemicals, including medications like birth control, in our waterways is causing surprising and concerning changes in male fish. Scientists have discovered that these chemicals seep into rivers and lakes from sewage systems and agricultural runoff. When male fish are exposed to these estrogenic substances, their bodies start to develop female characteristics, a phenomenon known as feminization. This can include the growth of eggs in their testes, altering their reproductive capabilities. As fish populations change, the entire aquatic ecosystem can suffer, affecting not only wildlife, but also the fishing industries and communities that depend on these fish for food and income. Understanding how our actions impact these creatures is crucial. What can we do to protect them and keep our waters healthy? Prepare to be amazed by the Tibetan Bridge. This incredible structure, located in Canelo, Andorra, is an adventure seeker's dream. Suspended high above the breathtaking Rue Valley, the bridge towers over 6,150 feet in height and stretches an impressive 178 feet in length. It's not just a bridge, it's the second longest Tibetan bridge in the entire world. Imagine walking across it with stunning views of the lush valley below and the mountains in the distance. The bridge combines thrilling heights with the beauty of nature, attracting tourists and adventurers alike. Whether you're an avid hiker or just want to experience a little excitement, Canelo's Tibetan Bridge offers a unique chance to connect with the landscape in a truly unforgettable way. Have you ever wanted to walk among the clouds? Believe it or not, everyone starts with the same potential. In the early stages of development, all embryos have the amazing ability to become either male or female. This fascinating process begins before any sexual characteristics are determined. Both males and females develop nipples or mammary papillae, which is why every human has them, regardless of their eventual sex. It's a bit mind-blowing to think about. The defining factor comes in when a Y chromosome is present. If it is, the embryo starts to follow a male development path, leading to the formation of testes and other male traits. If the Y chromosome is absent, the embryo continues on the path toward female development, resulting in ovaries and other female features. This astounding commonality in development reminds us how intricate and remarkable human biology is. We all begin with a blank slate. Think sharks are dangerous? Vending machines might surprise you. It's hard to believe, but statistics show that you're actually more likely to get injured or even killed by a vending machine than by a shark. According to research, around 13 people die each year after being crushed by these machines, while shark attacks result in about 5 fatalities annually. How does this happen? People often tilt or shake the machines trying to retrieve their stuck snacks, and when they do, the heavy device can tip over, causing serious injury. This startling statistic serves as a reminder to be more cautious around these everyday machines. So next time you're craving a quick snack, maybe think twice before giving that vending machine a shove. Who knew that these snack dispensers could pose such a risk in our daily lives? Imagine seeing 20 times better than others. In 1972, a German student left everyone amazed when she showcased her extraordinary ability to see at a level far beyond what's considered normal. Born with a rare genetic mutation, she possessed clinically confirmed mutant vision that allowed her to recognize faces from over a mile away, all without the need for glasses or surgery. This remarkable skill put her in a league of her own, as the average person can typically only discern faces at much shorter distances. Her vision challenged scientists and researchers to rethink what they knew about human sight and genetics. Not only did she capture the attention of the public, but her unique condition also sparked conversations about the limits of human capabilities and the potential for genetic variations in vision. What else could our eyes potentially do with the right mutations? Can you imagine that Pepsi tried to give away a jet? In 1996, Pepsi launched a wild promotional campaign that offered a fighter jet to anyone who collected 7 million Pepsi points. Sounds crazy, right? But one determined individual, John Leonard, took this challenge seriously. He started gathering Pepsi points from bottles and even spent $700 to buy the remaining points he needed. By the time he reached his goal, he was excited to claim his prize. However, Pepsi didn't take the promotion seriously. They called it a joke, claiming no one would actually collect that many points. Disappointed, Leonard decided to fight back, filing a lawsuit for the jet. Unfortunately for him, a court ruled in favor of Pepsi, stating that it was clearly a joke and not a legitimate offer. This bizarre case has now become an intriguing part of marketing history, raising questions about advertising, consumer expectations, and what really counts as a promotion. Discover the art of Robert Wexler's bicycle carousel. This unique creation is not just any ordinary carousel. It's a delightful blend of creativity and engineering made from 9 bicycles. Wexler, an innovative artist, designed this mobile work of art to celebrate the joy of movement and the spirit of cycling. Each bicycle contributes to the whimsical display, spinning together to create a mesmerizing visual experience. When you watch it move, you can't help but feel the energy and excitement of the design. The carousel isn't just for looks, though. It embodies the idea that art can be interactive and fun. Imagine riding one of these bikes while it twirls around, sharing a moment of joy with friends and family. Wexler's bicycle carousel invites everyone to experience art in a new way. Have you seen something so creatively captivating before? You might be shocked to learn that art can grow. Australian artist Craig Walsh has taken a unique approach with his project called Monuments, where he projects stunning human portraits onto tree trunks and canopies in natural spaces. This creative endeavor completely redefines what we consider a monument. Instead of the usual stone and bronze structures, Walsh uses light and the beauty of nature to convey powerful messages through his art. By placing these projections in the heart of the outdoors, he invites viewers to rethink the connection between people and the environment. Each portrait transforms a simple tree into a striking canvas, blending human stories with the natural world. This innovative technique not only highlights the beauty of artistic expression, but also encourages us to engage with nature in new ways. Can you imagine walking through a forest and encountering these vibrant images among the trees? Did you know Disney characters often lack mothers? This intriguing choice has sparked countless discussions among fans and storytellers alike. Many iconic Disney films feature protagonists who either have absent mothers or no mothers at all, like Bambi in The Little Mermaid. This narrative strategy helps streamline the plot, allowing filmmakers to focus on the characters' journeys without getting lost in complicated backstories. It creates a sense of adventure and independence, as characters often face the world on their own or with the support of other figures, like fathers or mentors. This absence might also resonate with audiences, as many can relate to the idea of searching for identity or navigating challenges without parental guidance. Such storytelling techniques raise questions about childhood experiences and the universality of certain themes in Disney's enchanting tales. Ultimately, whether intentional or not, the lack of mothers in these stories invites viewers of all ages to explore deeper emotional connections with the characters and their adventures. So what do you think about this curious trend in Disney storytelling? Did you know about St. Basil's Cathedral's fiery shape? This iconic structure in Moscow's Red Square is famous for its stunning, colorful domes that resemble a vibrant flame. Built in the 16th century, St. Basil's was commissioned by Ivan the Terrible to celebrate his victory over Kazan. Each dome is uniquely shaped and painted in bright colors, which creates a breathtaking view that captivates visitors from around the globe. The architecture blends elements of Russian and Byzantine styles, giving it a distinctive look that stands out among other historical landmarks. Tourists often flock to this mesmerizing cathedral, not just for its appearance, but also for its rich history. As you approach, you'll notice how the domes appear to flicker in the sunlight, which adds to the illusion of flames. This magical design makes St. Basil's a symbol of Russia and a must-see for anyone visiting Moscow. Have you ever imagined standing in front of such a colorful masterpiece? Guess what once roamed the earth at 10 feet tall? The terror birds, or forest rhacidi, were incredible creatures that thrived millions of years ago. Imagine encountering a bird that stood as tall as a human and sprinted at speeds of 40 miles per hour. These fascinating flightless birds had impressive large beaks designed for their carnivorous diet, allowing them to hunt and eat other animals. They were top predators in their ecosystems, dominating the landscapes of prehistoric South America. What's even more striking is their unique adaptation. Without the ability to fly, they became rapid runners, using their speed to chase down prey and avoid threats. Picture a scene where these giant birds dash through ancient forests, completely transforming their environment. The terror birds remind us of the amazing diversity of life that existed long ago and how different the world was before humans arrived. What other secrets do you think the past holds? Prepare to be amazed by the heroin cough syrup blunder. In the late 1800s, a huge mix-up occurred when a company sold heroin as a cough syrup and a cure for morphine addiction. Back then, people didn't understand the dangers of this powerful drug. The idea was that heroin would be a safer alternative to morphine, which many were struggling to quit. Unfortunately, this turned out to be a disastrous mistake. Many individuals became addicted to heroin instead, leading to a public health crisis. Families were torn apart as addiction spread, and many lives were ruined. This chaotic scene unfolded in an era when medical science had limited knowledge about addiction and drug interactions. The incident serves as a poignant reminder of the importance of regulating medications and understanding the drugs we use. Can you imagine a world where such a dangerous substance was casually marketed for everyday ailments? Why is the Wuppertal monorail a fascinating marvel? Built in 1901, the Wuppertal monorail, often called the Schwabebahn, holds the title of the oldest monorail in the world. This amazing piece of engineering spans 8.3 miles and links 20 stations, allowing passengers to glide above the city of Wuppertal in Germany. The monorail operates quietly and smoothly, reaching an average speed of 17 miles per hour. What's particularly interesting is its design, which features an elevated track that hugs the landscape, giving riders stunning views of the surrounding scenery and the beautiful Wupper River below. The Schwabebahn has not only stood the test of time, but it also symbolizes innovative transportation. It serves both locals and tourists, making it a unique way to explore the city. Imagine riding along a train that has been part of the community for over a century. It's like taking a trip back in time while enjoying modern amenities. So whether you're commuting or sightseeing, the Wuppertal monorail is truly a thrilling ride that connects history with the present. Is it really true that bodily sounds can entertain us? Jumbo Dump, a sibling duo, proves that laughter can come from the most unexpected places. This talented pair specializes in creating a unique show filled with hilarious sound effects made entirely from bodily sounds. From the gentle plop of a droplet hitting water to impressively accurate imitations of everyday noises, their creativity knows no bounds. With their comedic flair, they have captivated audiences on stages around the world, turning what some might consider silly into a mesmerizing art form. Their performances not only display their talent, but also remind us how sounds can trigger laughter and joy, no matter their origin. By blending humor and creativity, Jumbo Dump challenges the way we think about everyday noises. So the next time you hear a funny sound, could it inspire a giggle or two? Here's something incredible about 3D printed medical materials. Researchers are continuously exploring innovative ways to enhance surgical techniques, and origami-inspired designs are leading the charge. These 3D printed materials have a remarkable ability to self-fold into specific shapes when they come into contact with water. Imagine a medical device that can transform its form, just like a piece of paper art. This mimics traditional origami, where intricate folds create stunning shapes. By using these smart materials, surgeons can significantly reduce the time and complexity involved in stitching procedures. Instead of relying solely on conventional methods, doctors can utilize these self-folding materials to create efficient and effective solutions tailored to individual needs. As this technology advances, it could revolutionize how we approach surgical challenges, potentially leading to quicker recovery times and better patient outcomes. Isn't it fascinating to see how art and science collide in such meaningful ways? Is it really true that Nokia 1100 sold over 250 million units? Absolutely. The Nokia 1100 is celebrated as the best-selling mobile phone in history, having touched the lives of millions across the globe. Released in 2003, this simple yet robust phone captured hearts with its easy-to-use interface and long-lasting battery life. People loved its practical features such as the flashlight and customizable ringtones, making it perfect for everyone, from busy professionals to kids. What's fascinating is that Nokia 1100 thrived in various environments, including developing countries where access to technology was limited. Its popularity helped shape mobile communication, paving the way for future smartphones. Even today, the Nokia 1100 remains a nostalgic symbol of the early mobile era, proving that a well-made device can leave a lasting impact. Do you think we'll ever see a phone like the 1100 again? Did you know your tongue has 8 muscles? This mighty muscle is not only essential for tasting food, but also plays a critical role in speaking, chewing, and swallowing. The tongue is incredibly flexible, allowing it to move in all sorts of directions. It can dart around to help you articulate words, mix food in your mouth, and push it down your throat. Each of the 8 muscles works together in harmony to give you full control, whether you're trying to say a tricky word or savor a delicious treat. Your tongue also helps form sounds that are unique to each language, making clear communication possible. Without it, simple tasks like eating and chatting would be way harder. So next time you enjoy your favorite meal or share a laugh with friends, Remember the amazing little muscle that makes it all possible. What if I told you the Himalayas shaped empires? The majestic Himalayas have served as a formidable natural barrier between the Mughal Empire in India and the Chinese dynasties for centuries. With their steep terrain, thin air, and freezing temperatures, these towering mountains made it nearly impossible for large armies to traverse. As a result, military encounters were infrequent, allowing both empires to develop independently. Instead of taking risks through the mountains, traders chose safer paths like the Silk Road, which enabled cultural exchange without the perils of treacherous mountain passes. This geographical divide not only shaped trade, but also influenced the cultural and political landscapes of both regions. The Himalayas, acting as a towering wall, ensured that while ideas and goods could flow along alternative routes, the two great civilizations evolved in their own unique ways. Isn't it fascinating how nature can shape history? Guess what really drives global temperatures down? The eruption of Mount Tambora in Indonesia in 1815 was a game-changer for our planet. This massive volcanic explosion shot so much ash and gases into the atmosphere that it blocked sunlight for an entire year. As a result, 1816 became known as the year without a summer. Crops failed across the northern hemisphere, leading to food shortages and famine in many regions. It was a time of hardship as people struggled with the unexpected cold and the heartbreaking loss of harvests. The drop in temperature was felt as far away as Europe and North America, highlighting how interconnected our climate can be. Scientists today still study this event to understand the effects of volcanic eruptions on the climate, helping us prepare for future changes in our environment. How amazing and terrifying is nature's power to affect the entire globe? Here's something incredible about human urine. After 7 years of research, scientists at the University of Alberta have made a fascinating discovery. Human urine contains 3,079 chemical compounds. This unexpected finding highlights just how complex our bodies really are. It's not just a waste product. Urine is a treasure trove of information about our health and biological processes. Each compound plays a role in filtering out what our bodies don't need while retaining what's essential. For instance, some compounds can indicate hydration levels, nutrient balance, or even prepare us for potential illnesses. This extensive list of chemicals shows that urine is more than meets the eye. It's a mirror reflecting the intricate workings of our inner systems. So the next time you think about urine, remember it's a complex concoction telling the story of our health. Who knew our pee had such a rich narrative? Hard to believe, but both Messi and Ronaldo unite. This incredible feat comes from DPRT, a talented Vietnamese artist known for his unique ability to create drawings that depict the legendary football stars Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi at the same time. At first glance, viewers might see one player, but with a little patience, they can discover the other hidden within the design. This clever technique showcases his skills in blending two iconic figures into a single masterpiece. Fans of both art and sports have been left in awe by DPRT's work, marveling at how he captures the essence of these athletes while pushing the boundaries of traditional drawing. Each piece sparks discussions among football fans, asking which player they see first and why. This blending of sports and art not only showcases DPRT's talent, but also highlights the universal appeal of these football icons. What do you see first, Messi or Ronaldo? Did you know about Memphis' famous hotel ducklings? Every day, hotel guests and visitors at the iconic Peabody Hotel in Memphis, Tennessee, are treated to a delightful sight, a parade of adorable ducklings waddling from their rooftop home to the grand fountain in the lobby. This charming tradition has been around since the 1930s and attracts crowds eager to witness the little ones take a dip in the sparkling water. The Peabody's Duckmaster, a role inspired by rich history, is responsible for guiding these feathery stars. As the ducklings dive and splash, guests can't help but smile and capture the moment on their cameras. This quirky ritual showcases not just the hotel's unique hospitality, but also its playful spirit. Families, children, and tourists flock to the Peabody to enjoy this enchanting event, creating cherished memories that last a lifetime. So next time you're in Memphis, don't miss out on this delightful spectacle that highlights the unexpected joys of hotel life. Did you know salt can be offensive in Egypt? In Egyptian culture, asking for salt while dining is seen as a serious insult. This custom reveals much about how Egyptians value their culinary traditions. When a guest requests salt, it implies that the dish lacks flavor, which can be disrespectful to the host. In Egypt, meals are often prepared with great care and include a mix of bold spices and herbs to ensure deliciousness. Rather than adding salt, guests are encouraged to appreciate the chef's skills and the unique flavors of traditional dishes like koshari or malakia. This cultural nuance highlights the importance of food in social settings and reflects a deep respect for culinary artistry. So if you find yourself dining in Egypt, remember to savor the flavors without reaching for the salt shaker. This practice fosters a connection between the host and guests, ensuring that the dining experience is both enjoyable and respectful. By honoring these customs, you can truly embrace the rich culinary heritage of this fascinating country. Did you know where Kit Kat bars are made? It might surprise you to learn that Kit Kat and Rollo bars are produced all around the world by Nestlé. But there's a twist in the United States. In the US, the beloved Kit Kat bars are manufactured by Hershey's, creating a unique flavor experience for American fans. This division stems from a licensing agreement that kicked off back in the 1980s, allowing Hershey's to create their own version of the iconic chocolate-covered wafer treat. Meanwhile, Nestlé continues to produce the original recipe for Kit Kats in other countries, leading to some variations in taste and texture. This is why you might notice a difference when enjoying a Kit Kat in Europe compared to one in North America. Curious about what makes each version special? It's fascinating how a simple chocolate bar can bring such different experiences to fans around the world. Discover the surprising truth about medieval knights. In the Middle Ages, fitness was seriously important for knights, who were expected to be strong and agile in battle. However, some rulers didn't meet these expectations. Take Sancho of Portugal, for instance. Weighing a staggering 240 kilograms, he became morbidly obese, which led to serious problems for his leadership. His size not only affected his health, but also his ability to govern effectively. The nobility and the people relied on their king to lead and protect them. And when Sancho couldn't fulfill these duties due to his weight, it created a significant crisis. Eventually, his inability to rule properly resulted in his deposition. This case paints an interesting picture of how physical fitness has been valued throughout history, even among those in power. It makes you wonder how perspectives on health and leadership have evolved since then. Unlock the secret to 123 days of meditation. In 2008, Buddhist monk Joa Thung Thich Thante achieved an extraordinary feat by setting a world record for continuous meditation, lasting a remarkable 123 days. This incredible accomplishment took place in a serene temple in Thailand, where the monk dedicated himself entirely to meditation, focusing on deep mindfulness and spiritual enlightenment. While most of us find it challenging to sit still for just a few minutes, Joa's journey involved hours of unwavering concentration each day, showcasing his mental and physical resilience. The process was not merely about enduring. It included a carefully structured routine of meditation sessions, regular meals, and minimal distractions. His astonishing record has inspired many to explore meditation as a path to personal growth and self-discovery. Imagine the peace and clarity of mind one could achieve through such dedication. What lessons can we learn from Joa's commitment to meditation? His achievement reminds us of the power of focus and the potential within us all to reach incredible depths of stillness. Hard to believe, but Neptune has diamonds in its depths. Scientists think that both Neptune and Uranus might host incredible diamond-like structures deep within their atmospheres. How does this happen? Well, the intense pressure on these distant planets is so strong that it crushes carbon atoms into diamond forms. Imagine the body of a giant planet transforming carbon into glittering diamonds. Some researchers even speculate that entire layers of these precious gems could lie hidden beneath the icy clouds and storms we observe from Earth. While we may never mine these cosmic jewels, the thought of diamonds floating beneath Neptune's stormy weather is fascinating. If one day we could explore these planets up close, who knows what extraordinary discoveries about their hidden treasures we could unearth? Wouldn't that spark your imagination? Guess what really drives Uranus's mysterious rings? Uranus, the seventh planet from the Sun, has a fascinating array of 13 faint rings and 27 moons, many of which boast names inspired by Shakespearean characters. This makes it not only unique in our solar system, but also a literary treasure trove. The rings are remarkably thin and dark, making them hard to spot, but they add to the planet's charm. What's even more intriguing is Uranus's magnetic field, which is tilted steeply from its rotational axis. This unusual alignment leads to bizarre auroras, offering a spectacular show of colors. Imagine dazzling lights dancing across a planet that spins on its side. With such strange features and a connection to literature, Uranus captivates our imagination and challenges our understanding of planetary science. Isn't it amazing how a planet can intertwine art and nature? Here's a wild fact about koalas you won't forget. After giving birth, koala mothers have a surprising way to kickstart their baby's health. They feed their tiny newborn joeys a special substance known as pap, which might look a little like poop, but plays a crucial role in their development. This nutrient-packed food helps young koalas digest eucalyptus leaves, which become their main diet later on. At birth, a joey is incredibly vulnerable, weighing less than a marble and completely dependent on its mother. By consuming pap, the joey's gut bacteria receive essential good microbes that prepare it for the challenging task of eating tough eucalyptus leaves. Koalas are unique in that they rely heavily on these leaves, which are toxic to many animals. So next time you think of koalas, remember that their parenting involves some pretty fascinating and unusual practices. What if I told you about Kingdom of Heaven's epic length? The director's cut of this historical film runs for an astounding 3 hours and 14 minutes. This extended version dives deeper into the story than the original theatrical release, enhancing the characters and plot intricacies. Starting with an overture, viewers are welcomed into the film's immersive world with a musical introduction that sets the tone for the adventure ahead. After nearly 2 hours of captivating storytelling, there's a unique 3-minute intermission. During this break, audiences can enjoy a still image paired with a musical score, allowing them to reflect on the journey so far before diving back into the epic tale. This longer runtime enables a richer exploration of the themes of honor, faith, and conflict during the Crusades. Fans of grand storytelling and historical dramas often appreciate this detailed version, as it brings a more profound understanding of the characters' motivations and struggles. Does a longer film make for a better experience? Guess what really drives Swiss mountain transport? In Switzerland, some mountain villages historically relied on goats for transportation, showcasing the creativity and resourcefulness of rural communities. These clever animals, renowned for their agility on steep and rocky paths, helped villagers navigate the rugged landscape where vehicles often couldn't go. Picture a goat carrying heavy loads of supplies, or even a child, skillfully maneuvering through narrow trails. This age-old practice highlights not only the bond between humans and animals, but also the innovative ways communities adapted to their environment. As technology advances, the charm of using goats fades, but their legacy reminds us of simpler times when nature provided solutions to everyday challenges. Isn't it fascinating how communities thrived with such a unique transport method? Here's what actually happens when time is no barrier. In 2001, a man named Thomas died from complications linked to gunfire injuries he sustained back in 1966. This case is particularly shocking because even though the shooting occurred 35 years earlier, the authorities ruled his death a homicide. How can this happen? Well, it all comes down to the medical consequences of his injuries. Despite the time elapsed, Thomas's original wounds had a long-lasting effect on his health, leading to his eventual passing. The shooter had died long before, yet law enforcement considered the circumstances of Thomas's death significant enough to classify it as homicide, showcasing the extensions of accountability in criminal law. This case raises fascinating legal questions about how society deals with violence and its lingering impacts. Should the shooter still be held accountable posthumously? It challenges our understanding of justice through the lens of time. Get ready to race with Stihl Timber sports cars. The Stihl Timber Sport Factory is not just your average car manufacturer. It specializes in crafting high-performance sports cars designed with speed, precision, and power in mind. Using advanced techniques, this factory makes cars that are perfect for enthusiastic drivers looking to push the limits on the road or track. Their commitment to excellence doesn't stop at just cars. It's deeply tied to the exciting world of forestry-related sports, which showcase skills like lumberjack racing and tree climbing. By supporting such sports, Stihl Timber emphasizes teamwork and competition, bringing together a community of sports lovers and car enthusiasts. With their innovative approach, they are redefining what it means to blend machinery and athletics. Whether you are a fan of breathtaking speed or the thrill of lumber sports, Stihl Timber's creations ignite passion across generations. Did you know Liza Koshy started as a YouTuber? This might surprise you. Liza, known for her funny and vibrant skits, originally gained fame on YouTube. Her unique style and lively personality captured millions of fans, making her one of the platform's most recognizable stars. But she didn't stop there. Liza took a bold step into acting and showcased her talent in the comedy series Liza on Demand, where she plays a character navigating the ups and downs of a gig economy. This transition shows her versatility and ambition, proving she can excel in both digital entertainment and traditional acting. Liza's journey from YouTube to television inspires countless creators and fans, demonstrating that with hard work and creativity, you can reinvent yourself and reach new heights. What will she conquer next? Have you ever wondered about the American Music Awards? The American Music Awards, AMAs, emerged in the early 1970s when a major television network lost the rights to air the prestigious Grammy Awards. Rather than giving up, the network saw an opportunity to create something new and exciting for music fans. The AMAs filled a gap by celebrating popular music in a format that focused more on viewer preferences, allowing the public to vote for their favorite artists. This unique approach not only sparked a new awards tradition, but also empowered fans in ways that were rare at that time. Today, the AMAs are a major event in the music calendar, showcasing top talent across genres and highlighting the dynamic world of music. The journey of the AMAs reminds us that setbacks can pave the way for creative solutions. Instead of a failure, losing the Grammy rights became a launchpad for innovation in the entertainment industry. Isn't it fascinating how challenges can inspire new ideas? Guess what really drives real estate prices down? In 2024, a man sold an office building for only $8.5 million, a shocking 97% discount from its original purchase price of $332 million back in 2006. This drastic decline highlights some of the significant changes in commercial real estate, especially in urban areas. Factors such as the rise of remote work, accelerated by the pandemic, have led many businesses to reassess their need for large office spaces. As companies shift to flexible, work-from-home policies, demand for traditional office buildings has dramatically decreased. Additionally, economic uncertainties and the oversaturation of office space in some markets contributed to falling prices. This case serves as a stark reminder of how swiftly the real estate market can change and how essential it is for investors and businesses to stay informed about trends affecting commercial properties. Are we witnessing the end of an era in office real estate? Turns out, the truth is that Hollywood moved west. In the early 1900s, most film production took place in New York City. However, filmmakers faced a big problem. Thomas Edison held numerous patents covering key technologies, making it expensive and complicated to create movies. Seeking more freedom, many filmmakers decided to pack their bags and head to sunny Los Angeles, where they could operate without Edison's restrictive control. The warm weather and diverse landscapes also offered a perfect backdrop for filming. This migration led to the birth of the Hollywood we know today, transforming it into the heart of the movie industry. With independence from the East Coast limitations, filmmakers could experiment and innovate, paving the way for the vibrant film culture that flourishes in California now. So the next time you watch a movie, remember that Hollywood's sunny charm is rooted in a quest for creative freedom. Let's uncover the truth about Hans Island. For over 30 years, Canada and Denmark have been playfully squabbling over this tiny landmass located near Greenland. Hans Island may be small, but it has become the center of a quirky diplomatic relationship. Instead of serious arguments, officials from both nations have opted for a light-hearted tradition. Whenever they visit the island, they leave behind a bottle of their country's liquor, Canadian whiskey or Danish schnapps. This fun rivalry showcases how two nations can navigate differences with humor and camaraderie. The story of Hans Island reminds us that even in politics, it's possible to maintain friendships while managing territorial claims. Interestingly, the two countries have exchanged flags and gifts as part of the ongoing banter, turning what could be a tense situation into one filled with goodwill. As both nations continue to claim their stake, the island serves as a symbol of cooperation amidst rivalry. So next time you hear about territorial disputes, remember Hans Island and the joy found in friendly competition.